Yo! Welcome back. Jason's home the show. Still at Pennypack Park. Getting ready to roll out. It's a beautiful day for late November. Rocking the selfie stick. And I'll tell you one thing, if you don't already know, about selfie sticks. They are long. I have the selfie stick on about 2 foot right now, but I could push this motherfucker like 4 foot. Give the whole bird's eye view kind of thing. But then I can't see it. And I'm a narcissist, so I want to be able to see myself. But what I just learned is that I can extend the whole stick, right? And if I want to be here, I can be here. Or I can be here, 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 I can be here. So, yeah. Learning new things every day. Learned a new thing from my man, Eric. Just posted this cool quote on Facebook that he said just randomly out of the blue. He's talking some crazy shit. And then he spit some knowledge right in my face. He said, "It's not the voices you hear in your head that you have to worry about. It's the voices that you don't hear." And wow, that clicked with me. I identified with that. Not on the whole, subliminal messaging, advertising, and kind of things like that, but if you keep hearing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, you start to believe it, and it may not necessarily be true. Just because you hear it 1,000 times doesn't mean that it's true. I can tell you red is blue, black is white, 1,000 times doesn't make it true. And I think we fall into that trap a lot with the whole groupthink, collectivist kind of thinking. And with advertising, and with, CNN, the news, you hear things on the news, and then you hear them from your friends, and then you hear them from the people that you work with, and you start to think that, hey, if everyone else believes it, then it must be true, right? Wrong. The answer to the question is, if everyone else was jumping off the Brooklyn Bridge, should you jump too? The answer is fucking no. You shouldn't. But, they throw those double standards at you. Like, why can't you be more like your friend, blah, blah, blah? Why can't you be more like your sister Jenny or your brother fucking Malik? And maybe you don't want to be like your brother Malik. Maybe your brother Malik's a fucking, I was going to say retard, but my man Cameron just reminded me, it's not that I didn't know it before, that the word retard, and I didn't always know this, is offensive to some people who are mentally retarded. In the industry, they call them MR now, for mentally retarded, because retarded, it's offensive. And I think South Park did a bit on it not too long ago. No, it was super long ago. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm 40 years old. There's this whole word, faggot, and no, it was actually The Office. Michael Scott, he's like, oh, I didn't mean, I was calling him a faggot. I was meaning like he was gay. I wasn't calling him a faggot like he was gay. I was calling him a faggot like he's a retard. And it's kind of a joke because he didn't get it, that, it's offensive to say those kinds of things. And, when I was growing up, we threw the word faggot around and retard around. Like it was funny, and we got it. Because what it really meant was you're acting like a fucking idiot. And you're not self-aware enough at that age or that level of self-awareness to know that you might be standing right next to a faggot or a retard or someone whose brother or sister is a faggot or a dyke or a retard or a nigger. And that's fucking rude to talk shit about people like that. And everyone else does it too. White people are collecting a lot of fucking hate right now. It's cool to discriminate against white people right now. And I get it. I totally get it. White people have enslaved other races. They fucking did a bunch of bad shit. I can't think of it all now, but I know it's true. Ew, shit. You know what's weird about being in the woods? Damn, they're fighting or fucking, they're mating, or something. Little squirrels, they sound like giants creeping through the woods. You hear a squirrel from 20 feet away, and you'll think Andre the Giant's coming to get you. And all you young kids probably don't even know who Andre the Giant was. I'll have to, I don't know, catch up on pop culture, see who's like, you know, a huge, gigantic person. I was about to say, like, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, but you probably don't even know who Shaquille O'Neal was. I don't know, who's the big basketball player now? LeBron James? I think he's old now, too. I don't know, I don't watch basketball. But anyway, Jason here, signing on and off for Behind the Curtain of episode 8, Friends and Family. We're heading on to Center City. Let's see what's going on there. And while we're at it, the other thing I just posted on Facebook was a famous quote by myself, JC. And the famous quote is, oh man, see, this works out perfect, the whole selfie stick thing. Yeah, got it, nailed it. Fucking nailed it. All right. Homeless tip of the day, never get attached to an amount of things that you cannot carry in one trip. Because if I've learned nothing on my little journey here, it's that you don't want all your shit scattered in 15 different places, because then you don't have it, and you can't be 15 different places at once. And you may end up in place A and wish that you had something that was in place B, and can't be in 2 places at one time. So you're welcome for learning you that thing. I'll catch up with you when we get to Center City.